Good day. So, this case study is about designing an effective incentive-based system for the sales team. For my report, Astra Multimarket Corporation. So, when it comes to retaining top sales talent, competitive and effective sales commission and compensation plans are key. Employees who feel valued are more likely to work harder and stay longer, which saves the business time and money on employee turnover. Sales commission is a huge part of showing the sales employees they'll be rewarded for hard work and appreciated for the time they put into their roles. Competitive compensation plans that include sales commission for the salespeople are a great way to show appreciation. Creating a compensation plan that rewards hard work and account growth are proven to effectively motivate sales teams and should be at the top of the priority list as a sales business owner. The backbone of every successful sales team is a happy, motivated salespeople. So, developing the compensation plan will take hard work, careful planning, and constant monitoring and tweaking, but it will pay off greatly. No sales commission plan is perfect, and the company will likely change its goals over time, but keeping communication open is the key to making the strategy successful. Once sales representatives feel motivated to work hard and are rewarded for a job well done, the sales team and business as a whole will run like a well oiled machine. So, I will just be giving you an introduction about the company. Astra Trucks and Equipment is an importer of trucks and heavy equipment based in Muñoz, Quezon City. So the company's goal is to be a distributor of the widest range and selection of trucks and heavy equipment coupled with our commitment to after-sales service. Astra Multimarket Corporation was formally incorporated in August 2017 through the Securities and Exchange Commission. AMC is a direct importer of brand new trucks, special purpose trucks, and heavy equipment. The company's showroom is located at EDSA Muñoz, Quezon City. AMC is geared towards supplying the most reliable brands like FAO, Sinotrack, and Don King to provide business solution and satisfy different customer needs. Astra Multimarket Corporation aims to focus on building a strong online presence through social media platforms such as Facebook and Instagram and creating a user-friendly website that showcases our services and facilities gearing towards business digitalization. We also plan to partner with more local enterprises, local government units, and community organizations to increase our visibility and credibility within the community through several product offerings like showroom visits, roadshow, vehicle caravans, and offering promotional discounts and incentives to encourage new sales and promote continuous relationships with existing clients. Astra Multi-Market Corporation is a new business, and its past marketing strategies have been focused on building brand awareness through social media platforms such as Facebook and Instagram, as well as through local flyers and word of mouth recommendations. So the current marketing strategy of the company is to continue building brand awareness through social media platforms and to create a user-friendly website that showcases the services and facilities of the company. The company plans to partner with local businesses and LGUs to increase visibility and credibility within the community. And the company has been in operation since 2018, and with its 2022 performance, the company was able to generate over 500 million in sales of its product through venturing to private sales, dealership contracts, and government meetings. Astra Multi-Market Corporation is a growing company, thus the need to establish key performance indicators and establish incentive systems to retain and grow its pool of talents. So, let's dwell on the incentive pay programs. Incentive pay programs are becoming an increasingly popular supply chain initiative to increase productivity without the need for large capital improvements. Tom Statter, Vice President of Technology at Investa, offers the following tips for implementing a successful incentive plan. Number one, understand the need for incentives. The first item to consider when implementing an incentive plan is to answer the age old questions of who, what, when, where, why, and how. Understanding the responses to these questions will help align the behaviors you wish to reward as you develop the actual incentive program details. Number two, involve the employees. It's important to understand the employee's perspectives and interest level when developing the framework for an incentive plan. Additional pay, paid time off, and rewards are the three most common types of incentives used. The use of focus groups and questionnaires will definitely identify which type of incentive, if any, will motivate the employees to perform above normal expectations. Number three, simple is best. When developing the framework for an incentive plan, the KIS principle, keep it simple, or KISS, keep it short and simple, will be easily understood by the employees and will result in a higher implementation success rate. Employees want to be able to calculate what they have earned. Incentive plans that are too complex will not be adopted by the organization as a whole and will not achieve the desired results that management expects. Number four, include all employees. Avoid segmenting out certain employee work groups when developing the incentive plan. Incentive plans that focus on a small subset of the overall employee staff will lead to jealousy and resentment within the organization. Be creative with individual and team incentives and don't forget about the supervisors. Number five, use work methods and labor standards. Just like every house needs a solid foundation, an incentive plan needs a solid foundation based on preferred work methods and engineered labor standards. An employee observation program should be established to ensure each employee is reviewed on a frequent basis to ensure the employee understands the method so he or she can be successful. Multi-variable or discrete labor standards are recommended over single variable labor standards such as line or units per hour. Number six, reward direct work. Reward work that supports movement of goods in the facility such as receiving, transport, put away, replenishment, picking, packing, shipping, etc. Indirect work such as cleaning, meetings, or prep activities should not be part of the incentive plan as this promotes a lack of motivation to get the required work done on a timely manner. Number seven, consider other factors. When developing the incentive plan, consider other measurable factors besides direct productivity to ensure a holistic approach. Other common factors to consider include attendance, indirect labor percentage, quality, safety, and turnover. A plan that focuses solely on productivity may experience issues with high indirect labor, poor quality work, and increased safety violations. Number eight, communicate the program. Build a company communication plan that establishes the expectations of the employee and management team. Make sure to review the plan with the human resources, legal and payroll departments as they also need to understand their objectives and goals. Train the program administrators and supervisors. Present the plan to the entire organization prior to kickoff through meetings and company announcements. Number nine, minimize administration costs. Avoid having employees fill out daily production cards as the employees could write their own bonus payment. Utilize existing systems such as warehouse management systems and time and attendance systems for data capture. Export the data to the in-house payroll system for monetary-based incentive programs. And number 10, don't wait to reward. Reward the incentives as close to the desired change of behavior as reasonably possible. If you wait too long, the motivation for continued success will wane. Align the reward with your normal compensation schedule and consider a separate paycheck if monetary rewards are used. Here are a few tips for successful bonus schemes with unimproved motivation levels among sales advisors and other sales team as well as maintaining close relationships with customers. Number one, collective bonuses in stores. As a customer, you've likely already felt the effects of bonus schemes for retail staff that are focused on individual rather than collective performance levels. For example, have you ever felt pressured by a sales representative in a store or at a stall to finish the purchase as they practically lead you by the hand to the register? The answer is probably yes. Focusing your incentive policy on individual performance can lead to a negative customer experience during the purchasing phase. which can have a counterproductive effect on long-term sales. It's also difficult to measure a seller's performance based on a given in-store purchase. This shouldn't be too big. It should also be possible to identify staff individuality. For these reasons, retail activity stands apart from other sectors. It traditionally targets incentive schemes based around collective sales bonuses, sometimes via a mix of individual and collective rewards. Everything depends on the company culture and whether or not it is possible to introduce individual compensation. Your pay scheme must also be capable of adapting to points of sale or geographical sectors. Whatever the methods chosen, it's important to always think in terms of fostering team spirit. How do you do this? By building upon key qualitative indicators. These indicators will help you effectively measure customer satisfaction and the influence of sales team and other settings. Number two, focus on conversion rates. All retail activity boils down to the number of customers who enter a store and proceed to purchase a product. The conversion rate is often examined as a navigational tool both in retail and in other sectors. However, this rate is rarely incentivized. If you have the data at your disposal, think about applying it to your valuable tool skills and using it as a performance criteria. This will help spur motivation and aid in the evaluation of your staff's performance. Number three, focusing on products from a particular brand. In retail, it's common for commercial departments to set challenges for staff organized by a particular brand. The objective is selling more of a particular brand. These types of events can boost sales and also function as fun, dynamic team building exercises. They highlight a product or an extra service to be sold. However, this practice can be problematic if it impacts the store's global sales. The key question is to ask is which is more profitable, for your staff to succeed in an occasional challenge or to stimulate global sales for your entire product page. It is up to you to decide which performance strategies you want to reach.